Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. If you're new here, hi, my name is Alice. I am very close to 1,000 subscribers, so it would mean the absolute world if you go and hit that subscribe button down below. I'm going to be jumping straight in today to talk about my jewellery collection. This is just one of the places that I store all my jewellery. I've got quite a lot of pieces to talk about and an integrated gifted partnership as well. So I wanted to talk firstly about Millie Jewelry. I have some new in pieces to share with you today and some pieces that I know you guys are going to love. I've got a range of pieces from new in to my go-to classics that I just love to wear. So without further ado, let's get started and let's talk about my jewellery collection. So firstly, before I start this video, I want to talk about Millie Jewelry. Millie Jewelry is on a mission to disrupt the affordable jewellery industry by creating responsibly made, high quality pieces without the traditional retail markup. Feeling authentically you is at the core of everything they do. Their goals spread beyond jewellery design. They want to empower their community to embrace who they are. Let's just say they have approximately 50 designs launching between now and the start of May, some of which I will be talking with you today. These pieces are incredible and they've been working so hard behind the scenes to get these pieces to you in good time. Millie Jewelry are on their own sustainability journey and they have partnered with Ecology to plant a tree with every order. For each order, a mangrove tree is planted with the Eden Reforestation Project. Mangrove trees capture 3 to 4 times more carbon per acre than tropical rainforests. As a small business, they want to implement these steps now so that their impact grows as they do. So to kickstart showing my collection, I want to talk about 2 pieces which are very dear to my heart. And the reason I say this is because they feature crystals. You guys know I love and adore crystals. I use them in my everyday life and it's something that I look for in my jewelry as well. So the first piece I have to show you today is the rose quartz pendant. Now this is such a stunning piece. It's really delicate and feminine. I love the overall style of this and the fact that the pendant sits flat on your chest. It's very natural and feminine and just perfect. Rose quartz is great if you're wanting to manifest and introduce love into your life, self-love. This is the crystal for you. The next piece that features a crystal is the gold Amazonite bracelet. This is amazing if you're wanting to rebalance and rejuvenate your feminine and masculine energies, bring back that self-love, harness your inner courage. It's great for your heart and throat chakra as well. So if you're wanting to communicate better, if you want to be empowered and use your voice for good, this is the bracelet to have. I absolutely love it. I think there's something really feminine and dainty again about this style and it matches perfectly with the necklace. I think it's just really pretty and I definitely want to start building my bracelet collection. I don't tend to wear as many bracelets as I do rings and earrings. They tend to be sort of my statement, but when I saw this I knew I needed it and I'm so glad that I have one of my own. It's so pretty. So if you guys didn't already know, I have 2 piercings on my ears at the moment. I'm hoping to get a 3rd done very soon. I wanted to build my collection and get lots of pieces ready for when I can go and stack them. I've obviously got my 2 holes at the moment and I'm loving that as well. I feel like you can really play on the stacking trend with just 2 piercings, but there's something about having your 3rd done that I cannot wait for. So I've been really starting to build my earring collection. The first earring set that I want to show you, I don't actually know if they're still in stock at the moment or if they have been discontinued, but they are a Millie Jewelry piece. Fingers crossed they are still available because they are just beautiful. They are the Guiding Light earrings. These are a small gold hoop with a drop down star pendant. I love this piece. I think it's so elegant and sophisticated. There's something quite nice about having a small drop down hoop going on and just some movement in the jewelry, some movement in the pieces. I think this is just fabulous and again pays homage to my love of the stars, my love of astrology and crystals and everything. So yeah, it's a really lovely piece and I've been loving wearing these earrings. Now the next set that I want to talk about really do go well with the guiding light earrings because they're small and dainty and gold once again, and they are the minimal Huggy hoops. Now these sit really nice and snug on the ear. They're a very snug fit and just look really subtle. If you're one that likes to wear a hoop but doesn't like really big hoops showing, or they want to still enjoy the feeling and look of a hoop but don't want to catch on anything or have to wear things for work, something like that, something more minimal, then I would definitely recommend you get these hoops. They are so easy to wear and I feel like they work perfectly for the second or third hole as you kind of work up the ear, but these are just wonderful. I absolutely love them. And then to continue the ear stack further, I would opt for these Baguette Studs. These are perfect. They're so tiny and minimal, you can barely see them. Hopefully I can get a close-up for you guys just to see how small and dainty they are, but they are literally tiny, so they're perfect for the third hole, or even if you've got a fourth hole or one of your other piercings up here. I don't actually know what that area of your ear is called, so I need to kind of swat up on it if I'm going to talk about it, but I love these. I think they're so easy and effortless. They're almost so small that they can barely be seen, but because they've got a slight shimmer to them with the gemstone, you just get this like reflective quality of the ear. It just offsets all the gold in the pieces. These pieces also do come in silver as well. Gold is just my personal preference, but I love these. Now the next pair of earrings that I want to show you aren't in the box because I wear these every single day without fail. It was really hard not to put them in today for filming because I was going to talk about them, but just to let you know, I have lost one of the backings to these earrings, so please ignore one of the hoops, but I'm going to show you the one that's still intact, and it's the gold hoops here. These are the classic shape and style. They're quite chunky and they do sit quite large in the ear in comparison to the other Millie Grace jewelry items, but I love these hoops. They are my go-to. I wear them all the time. It's just a shame that I lost the backing of one. Actually, stupidly, I got my ear caught on my mask and I kind of just like pulled my mask off and ping, the backing came off. But they're actually a very sturdy earring. I just pulled very hard on my mask. But yeah, I really love these earrings. I think they're fabulous and one of my go-tos for every day. I think it's one of my most asked jewelry questions is about these earrings. Like when I have got visible earrings showing in the pictures that I post on Instagram, it's always, where are your hoops from? What hoops do you have? Because I literally wear them all the time and they are these ones. Now the final earring piece that I have to show you is a little bit different. It's great if you don't like piercings or you don't want to get your ears pierced but you still want to enjoy an earring situation or just kind of play on the possibility of having piercings in different places. Now this is the gold minimal Helix ear cuff. I think this is so sophisticated, and just to kind of show you how this works because it kind of took me a moment to understand. So just to show you the shape of the ear cuff there, it's a very interesting design and style. It's a very interesting design, but it works so well. I think I just need to play around with it a bit more, but I'm really looking forward to giving it a go, having like all my ears done up ready for something like a night out or a dinner or brunch. I feel like you can go like really all out with the earrings if you've got like your hair swept back. I do love a slicked kind of bun moment or slicked hair look. It's great if you want to pull everything away from the face, like your hair, you want to slick it all back and you want to just see the earrings. It's fantastic, but this is something slightly different and definitely worth mentioning. Now the last Millie Grace jewelry items I have to show you are probably my most worn thing. I wear rings every single day. Rings are my like statement. If I could only wear one piece of jewelry, it would be rings, I think, because to me it just epitomizes my identity, my vibe, and who I am as a person. I've got two to show you today, two new ones, and I'm so excited. So the first item is this gold hammered ring. I think it's beautiful, it's chunky, it's definitely adding something extra to the look. I'm just going to pop it on to show you for size. Guys, I literally wear rings all the time. Like, I overdo it, but I just love it so much. Just to kind of show you what the ring looks like on, please excuse the fact that my fake tan is slowly fading away and I need to scrub it all off, but I literally love this ring so much, and I'm really glad that it fits my middle finger and my index finger as well, because those are the kind of rings that I kind of reach for the most, and I also don't have enough of in terms of styling my hand. So I love to wear rings, I love to style up my hand. I just need to add more to this side. Maybe I'll wear this on the other side. I just think it's a vibe. I really love it. It's definitely something for my girls who love more bold jewelry or like to stand out or have just statement jewelry popping as part of their outfit or their overall look. Final piece, which is just beautiful, and I'm so glad I'm ending on this item because I do think it's truly magical and feminine. It's another crystal item, guys. This is the gold lunar moonstone ring. It's so beautiful. It features this moonstone, which, guys, you'll come to see in my jewelry collection later, that I have a bit of a love for moonstone and anything with this kind of cloudy colouring. I think it's magical, but I love this ring. It's super dainty, and it's just going to sit really nicely against all my other jewelry. I just love it. I think it's an everyday ring that is not going to disturb you or feel uncomfortable. It's definitely something that I could wear and totally forget that I have on because it's that comfortable. So really impressed with this piece, and I'm so glad it's part of my collection now. I am really starting to build a lovely collection, and Millie Grace Jewelry has done just that. Millie Grace Jewelry has also very kindly given me a discount code to share with you guys, so make sure you check it out. I will pop it on screen here. If there are any pieces which have caught your eye, get using that discount code and go and enjoy those pieces. So before I start on my actual jewelry box and the other boxes around me, I've got quite a few pieces to talk about. I just thought I'd quickly mention what is physically on me. I do this quite a lot and I have mentioned it in previous vlogs before, but I thought I would just give you an insight because they do tend to sit in my jewelry box and they are part of my jewelry collection. So just to show you off straight away, I've got my go-to ring, which actually sits on my thumb a lot of the time and has done for the past sort of like 5 or 6 months. I really love it as a thumb ring. This is the Boyfriend Stacker from Jewellery. It's such a comfortable, easy ring to wear, and I always have it on my thumb. I then have the Moniker Vernada signature wide ring. This also comes in a thin version as well if you want something a bit daintier, but I really like this because I was able to emboss it with my sun, moon and rising. I absolutely love this piece. It's really specialized to me, and it's nice that I've been able to personalize it as well. On here I have my Mark Mirren ring. This I don't think is stocked anymore. I think it's a discontinued ring, but I will link similar and other Mark Mirren rings that I think are my sort of style. I really love this piece. It's really easy to wear. On this side, very minimalistic. I kind of stick to my left hand. Maybe it's because I'm left-handed, I'm not quite sure, but this is my go-to. I haven't taken this off for nearly 6 years, so it's been on me for ages. I bought this as a promise ring to myself and I literally have not taken it off. I love it so much. It's from Pandora. Again, it's a discontinued ring, so I will link similar below, but it's just really lovely. It's flat, it's easy, and it's the only silver piece that I have on me like every single day. I never take it off. As for jewelry, you barely can see it, but this necklace I wear every single day because it is so fine and dainty. This is actually from Monica Vernada, and I'm one of those people, I feel like I need to have something on my neck or like a necklace in order to feel complete. I feel really bare if I can't pull on something or hold something. Maybe it's just something that comforts me, I don't really know. Again, with rings I love to do that as well, so perhaps it's a comfort thing. This is one of their fine chains, which is great for developing your Monica Vernada collection. So yeah, I wear this every single day. It's my go-to. So to talk about my jewelry collection and how I store it, I think it's really important that we talk about storage, because keeping your jewelry in good condition is the best way to grow your collection. It's the best way to keep tabs of everything. Make sure you're not losing things like backings or clasps or just little parts of the jewellery that are essential. And this Stackers jewellery case does just that. I actually received this as a birthday present from one of my brothers and I love it. I've had it for nearly 2 years now and it's my go-to for storing my jewellery. What I love about this jewellery box is how easy it is to customise. You can add elements to it with the panelling on the bottom. It's a very lovely high quality case and it just does the most amazing job at keeping everything together. I love it. I feel like I need to add more to my collection though, because I am growing my jewellery collection like no tomorrow and I'm running out of space. This is what the classic original size looks like. It's a lot smaller than the larger sizes. There's a medium and a large, but this is the smallest size. I love it. I think it's fantastic. So the top part of the jewellery box has this clasp here, which I'll just open to show you, and we've got this lovely plush velvet. It's a little bit sort of crushed from where I've stored lots of jewellery inside. But this is kind of like my everyday. This is kind of what's in there at the moment. It's really random. I think I need to do a proper organisation of it all, but just to kind of show you what I'm going to be talking about today, I've got other pieces kind of scattered around the room right now because I have so much jewellery. But I thought I would dive in and show you the top part, and then I'll just quickly mention the bottom part of the jewellery box, which I've taken all my Millie Grace jewellery out to show you today. But there are a few little items in there as well that I'm going to talk about. So that's everything for this jewellery box. Now for travel, I have been wanting a travel case for so long, even though yes, we are in lockdown and I'm not really traveling anywhere. It's just nice to have this, and I think it's going to be great for when I do travel or for shoot days. That's what I kind of use it for in the meantime. And it's this lovely case from Jewellery. It's got a zip all the way around and it's just perfect for travel storage. Now I'm just going to show you this because I think it's fantastic. I opted for this because I wear all different types of jewellery, so it was really important to have as many compartments as possible. So we've got the necklace hangers here, which enable you to store your pendants or anything that kind of dangles and is precious in the little cinched pouch here. I've also got the earrings holder, which is fabulous. This holds 3 pairs of earrings, and then my ring holder, which guys, you know, is essential because I have so many rings. But yeah, this is perfect, ideal for travel. Can't wait to get more use out of it, and just a really easy way to travel with all your jewellery. So let's dive into my jewellery box right now and kind of go through the pieces really quickly. There's a lot of items in here which either are still stocked or not stocked, so I'm going to kind of try and find similar options for you guys, because it's always nice to see something and find something else that inspires that piece if the piece can't be found, which is likely because there's some really random pieces in here today. So everything that kind of sits in this box are pieces that are either sentimental items or items that I reach for but don't wear every single day, so things like parties, events, that type of thing, or like heavier jewellery. Start with one of the first pieces at the top of the pile. It's another crystal item and it's really great for those of you who want to protect your energy. This is an Obsidian Bracelet. This really works well to repel any negative energy, any bad vibes. If anyone around you is toxic or just bad for you, firstly get rid of them. But if you can't do that, if you find it difficult, or you're kind of in a situation where you need to just protect your energy, I'd really recommend you get one of these. This was gifted to me for the purpose of spiritual protection, so this works super well. I have had to whip this out a fair few times and I did wear it a lot last year, but luckily I don't really need it as much. If I am going to new environments, or I'm going somewhere like a supermarket or somewhere busy like London, I will be wearing something like this just to protect my vibe. It works so well, and I find that I have a really positive experience wearing this kind of thing. So that's my first piece. The next piece that I have to show you, this is going to be so super random, but I feel like that's the point of this kind of jewellery collection. I haven't really worked out how to talk about all the items because some of them are like really random brands, some of them are just like the odd piece or two. So these are a pair of earrings from Zara. Now I don't get a lot of wear out of these, but I think they're really great because they've lasted quite a long time. I've had these maybe for 4 or 5 years now, and obviously I don't wear them every day, but I think they are wonderful. They're these drop earrings. Zara do really great jewellery, so these are great. I've kept them in my jewellery collection, and you guys will notice a bit of a running theme in this jewellery box because I have more pearly items to show you. Now these are actually from Dorothy Perkins, would you believe? But they again have lasted so long. Do you remember when these types of earrings were so on trend because of the Christian Dior ones? I love them, and I feel like I haven't really got over them. I think they're always going to be really, really special to me, so I've kept them. Also, it's so sad because I used to wear these every day to work when I worked in Dorothy Perkins, and to know that they're no longer open, it's really sad. So I kind of keep them for my own sort of memory of that time in my life, and I don't think I'll get rid of them because they're just so super cute. I do tend to wear them, but just not regularly. It's a very eclectic item. The next piece is another piece of jewellery, which again I think is really high quality for the price and where I'm buying it. But these are a pair of earrings from Oliver Bonus, and I just love them. They've got this pearl in the middle, this kind of like shell shape going on, and then the shell earrings at the top, and then these lovely tassels, and they sit so nicely in your ear. They're perfect for travel. I used to take these a lot on press trips if I wanted something to dress up a look. If I was keeping it quite simple, I would just pack lots of great jewellery. And I just love these earrings. I think they're fantastic, and so glad I still have them in my collection. The next piece of jewellery in this box, there's a lot of silver going on, so you guys will see I do have a silver side to me as well. It's not just gold. This piece of jewellery I actually bought at the Vatican. All my family got one when we travelled there in 2017. This is Saint Chiara, and I believe it represents things like news reporting and the media and writing. So I basically got it for the purpose of my degree because I was doing a journalism degree at the time, and I just love this piece of jewellery. I haven't worn it in a while, but it is silver, it's real silver, so I do need to get more wear out of this. I love it, I think it's fantastic, and if you ever get the opportunity to visit the Vatican, I would recommend you pick up one of these saints. Maybe go to one that's drawn to you or has a symbolic meaning, but yeah, I really, really love this piece. It's one of those items where I can't really tell you to go buy it. I feel like you have to travel to the place to get this item, but who wouldn't want to go to Rome? Because yeah, I absolutely love it. It was a really lovely experience. The Vatican is beautiful as well, so hopefully you get to travel there and experience all the beauties of the Vatican. So another item that I want to mention in this jewellery collection, which I've just realised is also Millie Grace jewellery, but it's also a go-to piece for me. It's the Figaro chain necklace. This is fantastic. This is a choker style necklace, and it's chunky. It's a lot more rebellious in style. It's very urban and just really great for if you're wanting to build up layering or layering in the neck area. I love this piece. It sits nice and tight on the neck, but not too tight that it restricts you. I just love that it's got this T-bar going on. I think it's fantastic, and it just sits really lovely. I love to kind of have it quite low on my neckline, and I find I wear this piece a lot. It's still in great condition considering. I've got lots of gold jewellery here to talk about, guys. So another gold piece that I have is the Lugia bangle. This is the Lugia gold river bangle from Sachet or Saket. I really hope I haven't butchered that. I feel like it's Sachet, but I could be totally wrong. This is a really stunning bracelet, and it's one of those pieces you've got to be really delicate with, because I can imagine if you go too crazy with it, you can kind of break the gold. But this piece is stunning. I absolutely love it. I think it's so different and would pair really nicely with a watch or something, just to offset the watch or offset what's going on the wrist, or if you were going for a dinner or something more subtle and really, really feminine, I'd definitely opt for this. I think it's stunning. I think I'm going to keep this on whilst I talk about the other items, because it's not too crazy and garish. The next items I have, sort of digging in my treasure trove of jewellery. I have so much gold, guys. I never thought I'd be a gold girl, but I ended up being a gold girl. This piece is from Mirren. I love this because it's another astrological piece and it's beautiful. Also, guys, look how dodgy my fake tan is. That is just, ew. What is that? I'm so sorry. But yes, this is the Mirren Astrology necklace. I went for Cancer, I went for my sun sign. It's very dainty and delicate and it's just so super feminine. I love it. I haven't got much wear out of this recently, but it's definitely something that I wore a lot last year in lockdown, actually, would you believe? It was like one of my go-to pieces, but I need to get more wear out of this. I feel like I need to layer it with the other items that I have. I've also got two other gold pieces of jewellery here from Aurelia Jewelry. Aurelia are a wonderful jewellery brand, really accessible and easy to get hold of. I've got two here going on. You guys are probably going to tell quite quickly that I love my green kind of colours. There's one in this sort of darker emerald colour, and then this lighter one here, which I believe is Erranite. I could be wrong, but these are just lovely pieces of jewellery and really easy to wear. I wear them a lot. You guys have probably seen them in videos as well. Now, speaking on Aurelia Jewelry, just a set that are very garish, but very on brand for me. I like something a little bit alternative for design. I'm hoping these are going to focus. Let's see, will this focus? Yes. So these are the Panther earrings. They've got this lovely like knotted hoop going on at the front. I think these are amazing, and the eyes on the panthers are both green. It's like deep emerald green, so they go really well with the necklace as well. But love these earrings. I definitely pick those up when I just want to go for one earring in each ear and keep it really simple. I don't tend to stack with that earring just because it's quite chunky as it is. So the last item that I want to show you from Aurelia Jewelry is this ear stack. It's great because you've got the minimal stud, you've got something that offers a little bit of a dangle, and I probably have that in my first hole. This lovely studded Erranite hoop as well. It's fantastic, great for if you're wanting to build a curated ear or have something on one side and then a completely different style on the other. You can do that with these collections, mix and match, and find what works for you. But I really love these kind of stacking sets for a curated ear from Aurelia Jewelry. And lastly, on the earring front, I've got a set from Trinket Box Jewelry. This is a really sweet like clay design. They are so super cute. I also have some heart ones which I wear. These are made by a friend of mine called Georgie. She's fantastic. Make sure you check out her designs. These are custom made as well to my preference, so really happy with those pieces. Again, a lovely earring to stack and play with, and is great for the kind of Y2K trend that's going on. And then lastly to mention, I have a ring, which guys, you're going to see this symbol everywhere. It's just my kind of thing, and it represents something really special in my life. So I have a lot of dragonflies. Now, I've got a dragonfly tattoo, I've got this beautiful dragonfly ring which was gifted to me by a friend of mine, and I love this piece. I also have these lovely tiny earrings as well. Unfortunately, they are no longer a business that are in stock. Unfortunately, they are no longer a business that are available because I think they went under. I'm not too sure, but I love these pieces. I really hope you guys can see these earrings. I really hope you guys can pick up these earrings. I think I need to get a new camera, I'm not gonna lie. They're tiny little dragonflies and they're perfect for ear stacking or creating a curated ear. So my next piece is another dragonfly, and it's from the brand Lily Rose London, which actually is now known as Ivy Rose London. So if you're looking for this, make sure you check out Ivy Rose instead of Lily Rose. But this jewelry company are fantastic at creating insect inspired designs. That's kind of their most popular items on sale, and when I saw that they launched a dragonfly, I was kind of like hoping, I was thinking, okay, well, they've done bumblebees, they've done other insects, like can they have a dragonfly? And lo and behold, they decided to launch one, and I'm so glad I've got my hands on it. I have mentioned this before in previous videos, but I love this necklace. Again, it's one that I reach for daily if I'm packing jewelry to go away, or I want something easy to wear for an evening. I will wear this piece. I absolutely love this. I think it's a stunning piece of jewelry and just one of those pieces that I always go for in my collection. So moving on to the next part of my jewelry collection, I have a couple of watches that I want to show you today, my kind of go-tos, the things that I reach for. Unfortunately, the first one that I want to show you is no longer something that can be bought or in stock. You may be able to find it on sites like eBay, but it is the Karl Lagerfeld black ceramic watch. This was such a vibe back in the day, and I absolutely loved Karl Lagerfeld and shopping in the Karl Lagerfeld store when I was growing up. It was my first sort of designer purchases were from this shop. And it was a really accessible brand, like it wasn't crazy expensive considering it was Karl Lagerfeld, but I absolutely adore this watch. It's something that I would still wear. I just need to get the batteries replaced because unfortunately this isn't a manual watch, it's an automatic, so I need to remember to go and get the batteries replaced for this. I love this watch. I think something like a black ceramic watch wasn't something readily available. I don't remember any other brand doing this, and I saw it and I thought, wow, it really stands out. It's classy, it's going to be timeless, and considering the amount of wear this watch has had, it is in mint condition. Like, it is really doing the most, and it's lasted so well, so I'm really impressed with this. This will probably become like a little collector's item for me, my first sort of designer watch, and it still holds a really special place in my heart. The last watch that I have to show you is my everyday watch. I wear it all the time if I'm choosing to wear a watch, so you guys probably have seen it before, but it is the Clues gold and silver watch. I love this because I do like to mix metals. I think there's something quite cool about doing that, and it just makes it easier for me if I'm styling up different jewelry items, or I've got rings that are both silver and gold. It just enables me to clash without causing too much craziness with the whole entire look. If I've got a watch that kind of does it for me, it's fantastic. But I really love this watch, and I'm just in love with it. I think it's got a really nice face and it's lovely. This is still in stock, so I will link this below as well. The last few items in my jewellery collection are on the more sentimental side, so a lot of them you won't be able to purchase, but I did want to mention them. Some of them you might be able to, so if I can find either similar items or identical matches, I will do just that for you. The first item that I want to show you is from my nan's jewellery collection. So my nan on my dad's side is French, she's Parisian. Me and my nan have lots of conversations about fashion and jewellery, and we both love pearls, so it's really nice that I have something from her current collection, and just something that's sentimental because I remember her wearing this a lot when I was really little. It's got these lovely little like studs on the front here as well, and then the clasp on the back is just a little bit different. I really love it, but it's a short pearl necklace, and it's not something that I will necessarily wear, but it's something that I want to keep. I'm a big hoarder, and I love to kind of keep things that have sentimental value, and this is definitely one of them. So I just wanted to mention it because it is in my jewellery collection, and it is a piece that I look at and hope to kind of get a little bit of wear out of, but I just want to kind of preserve it for as long as I possibly can. The next few items are pieces of jewellery that I received on my christening and confirmation as well. So it's kind of like more religious-y jewellery, and I really love the pieces. I cannot for the life of me remember where this necklace is from, so I do apologise, I don't have the box anymore, but it's this tiny cross, and again, really lovely, and I love this piece because it's so simple and delicate and dainty. If you want to have a cross on you, it's just a really lovely delicate piece, and it's not too intrusive, and it's just wonderful. I really love this piece. I do wear this quite a lot and enjoy wearing this. I prefer a dainty necklace, I must say, but I really love this piece. And then I've also got this A, which I believe is from, I believe it's Molly Brown. Let me just double check. I think it's Molly Brown. I don't know whether they still do this, but this is actually a jewellery brand for children. So I did actually receive this when I was a child, but I still wear this necklace, and I tag them a lot on Instagram as well, so they must think I'm nuts. But I just love this A. I think it's really lovely. It's like this blocked A, and I love it. It's just so me, and it's a really nice piece to wear. It's a lovely length chain, and a great sort of layering piece as well. But this was also gifted to me on my christening. And then I've got a piece of jewellery here from a local jeweller. called Zakakini. I think I've said that right. They're based in Horsham, so if anyone is West Sussex based, then I believe they're still open. I don't know, it just says Horsham Jewellers, but this is another cross necklace. It's beautiful sort of silver colour. I think crosses are lovely to wear on more distinctive occasions like Easter, Christmas. I think they're just lovely to wear on those sorts of occasions. But this is a lovely piece and just so nice that I have these and I've kept them in good condition, and I can wear them for years to come. But yeah, those are the things from my sort of christening, confirmation. I've got a couple of pieces which are really random and not things that I would wear now. One of which is so random, but it's this bracelet, this evil eye bracelet, which I got in Crete. Now the reason it's all sort of stretched out and funny looking is because I was swimming in the ocean with my dad and this caught onto my foot, and he kind of went to help me. I thought I had seaweed on my foot and it was this bracelet. Now I have a lot of weird stories about bracelets and things like necklaces appearing. When my parents were deciding whether to call me Alice, they actually saw a necklace in a bush. It sounds really weird, but my mum spotted it when they were in a car park at Tilgate car park. If you guys know where Tilgate Park is, they were sitting talking about baby names and this letter necklace was on the bush. It said Alice. My parents still have it, it's in my baby box. But yeah, I have this weird like affinity to like finding things like this and bracelets and things. Just I feel like it was meant to be and I've kept it ever since. But it was just a really lovely memory of being in the ocean with my dad as a little child, and I have not got rid of this. Also the evil eye is wonderful for protecting you against evil spirits, negative energy, bad energy, and it's just lovely. I love Crete and Greece. This was found in Crete. And it just takes me back to that moment, so I'm so glad it's in good condition still. I should probably put it somewhere extra safe because I believe the string is not the best quality, should we say. It's just a really sentimental item that I love and I've always had in my jewellery box. I'm so glad as a little child I thought to keep it and keep it in a safe place because I've just always been very sentimental. Now the next jewellery items I have, I don't even know if they were a thing in the UK, but they were massive in Canada. I lived in Canada as a child and we collected these bracelets. Now these were called like charm bracelets and I love them. They've just got lots of memories on from when I was younger, and hopefully you guys can see. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll pop like cutaway clips either on the screen as full screen or on the side. But they are just the most wonderful little jewellery idea and concept. I've got lots of things, like I've got a Hello Kitty, I've got an American flag. I just remember every single time I bought one of these charms, and I usually got one as a reward for good grades or working hard or a birthday or celebration. I've got one here which is from Halloween. It's got a little pumpkin. I just love them so much. But yeah, I think they're fantastic. I love these pieces. Again, will never part with them because they are a part of my history. So the last item in my jewellery collection is probably my most special item in the entire collection, purely because I was able to design this item myself as part of my 18th birthday present. This is a bespoke jewellery service, so if you are looking for something like a birthday gift or an engagement gift or wedding gift, this is the place to go. And I can vouch for CMS Jewellery because my ring is wonderful. It was exactly as I envisaged it, and it's probably one of my most special pieces. Now this is a cushion cut moonstone with diamonds, but I've got diamonds on the outside of the ring there. I will be showing you a close-up somewhere just to kind of get up close and personal with this ring because it's just so beautiful. But I was able to design this and it was just such a special gift because the man that made this ring also made my mum's 18th birthday ring, so it was just a really special tradition that we were able to share in, and I chose this instead of a watch. So yeah, I could have picked out a watch, but I really wanted a ring, something that I could wear in years to come that would just always be in style, always be something that I could wear on me, and it's just the most beautiful thing ever. I'm in love with it and I just think it's so special. I wanted to end on this ring because it is beautiful. So if you are looking for something on the bespoke side of things if you prefer to have a say in your design. If you're looking for engagement rings, guys and girls, then make sure you check out CMS Jewelry. That is everything for my jewellery collection. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I know it's probably going to be a little bit of a longer video, but it's nice to go into detail with the pieces that I have and use, and also the more sort of sentimental items. I think it's really nice to see those as well. So thank you so much guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Everything will be linked below, and if I can't find the item, I will of course link similar. But thank you so much guys for watching. Stay sweet.